Phoenix fire crews say the damage they saw in West Phoenix was similar to that of a microburst. Signs damaged trees and power poles, snapping like toothpicks. But the most amazing we've seen is how the winds brought down the roof of a gas station. ABC 15's Mary Ellen Resendez live where the pumps won't be used anytime soon. And Mary Ellen, was there any fear that a fire may have sparked here?
You know, Kim, that is one of the things that Phoenix Fire really guarded against. They were very worried about that when they rolled up to this gas station and could see just how this roof just collapsed, the storm bringing it right down. We want you to take a look at how these pumps just like folded over like aluminum cans.
There were a couple eyewitnesses, however, that were pulling up at the time of the event, and they were pretty scared, to say the least.
The lightning show lit up the skies in West Phoenix, but this storm was packing a fierce punch with its wind. Wind so strong that it pushed this gas station's roof to the ground.
We've seen a lot of microbursts in the valley, and the footprint of that damage is usually awnings and roof sides and shingles and trees. But this is a pretty impressive display of power that's happened over here today.
Crews shut down the power to these pumps quick, preventing any possible spark that could send this gas station up in a ball of fire.
We're very lucky that there's no one injured and that the fire department showed up on scene. They were able to secure utilities, stop the gas from flowing, and mitigate the problem pretty rapidly.
The damage to this gas station wasn't isolated. Just north of here on 59th Avenue, the storm snapped trees, even shredded the business sign to this 7-Eleven convenience store. As the storm traveled north, so did the damage. Power lines came toppling down, putting residents in the dark and keeping rescue crews busy.
Well, hundreds of calls within a really, a condensed period of time. This storm has affected Phoenix. Obviously, it's moved north into Glendale. Glendale is seeing some huge impacts of this storm.
We're back out here live. We want to kind of show you how Phoenix Fire is hoping to keep this business owner open. They've actually fenced off the very dangerous area where the gas pumps are. They won't be pumping gas anytime soon, but you can see how they've fenced it off, and so you can still use the mark. And of course, there's Chester's here and whatnot, and that way this business owner can stay in business. He won't be able to pump gas though for quite some time. Kim?
Oh, just amazing damage. Luckily, no one was hurt, like you said, Mary Ellen. Thank you. Our live team coverage continues now with ABC 15's Ashley Thompson in Glendale, where there's a lot of damage tonight. Ashley, what are you seeing?
Kim, we're at 51st and Glendale, where the power has been out for hours. It went out around 4 o'clock this afternoon when this power line, as well as several others on this road, went down. 51st Avenue has been blocked off from Glendale to Maryland with police on the scene, but this is nothing compared to the damage we've seen today. Jocelyn Garcia says the storm that ripped through Glendale this afternoon was so loud she didn't even hear it when a tree fell on her apartment, creating a massive hole in the roof.
My dog was like the first thing that came to my mind. That was like the first thing. I started crying, actually. I called him crying. I was like, my dog. I was like, I can't find her.
Fortunately, Garcia found her dog Drea, who was not hurt. But now she's scrambling to find a new place before more rain moves in.
Everything's flooded. Like, all of her stuff is wet.
Nearby, off of 51st in Glendale, Suzanne Shanley was outside having a smoke.
And all of a sudden it started pouring down hail, and my husband says, you better get in the house.
She says before she shut the door behind her, this happened.
Patio awning cover and the tree branches, and it's damaged the roof.
Worse, she's just days away from closing on the house with a prospective buyer.
We were actually driving, and this pole right here just came down in inches, from hitting us.
A storm that's left trees on both houses and in roadways, and power out for much of the area. And the damage will take weeks to repair, but everyone we spoke with just glad they're safe.
It was disastrous.
Now, residents say all of this only lasted about 20 minutes, but that was more than enough time for today's storms to wreak havoc and create all of this destruction. And good news for those who live in Glendale in this area. Power crews have just arrived on 51st Avenue, assessing the damage and working to restore that power, Kim.
Wow, super dramatic video there. Ashley, thank you. The Red Cross helping many families affected by tonight's severe storms. If you do need assistance, call the Red Cross at 1-800-842-7349.